Hey, good evening, traders. Name is Peter Rate with IconicDayTrading.com. I am a relatively new, about 3 months into it, day trading chat room, and more importantly, mentoring. I actually teach traders the proper way of trading, purely based on technicals, moving averages, and VWAP. I believe I am one of the few chat rooms out there that have full transparency, live audio with all my traders, and step-by-step analysis via screen share of the trades that I take, why I take them, and walk the traders through the trades as far as what my targets are, where are we looking to get out, why I'm in it, why I'm looking to get out of it, and certain things that I observe during the trade that makes me analyze my exit strategy. So this is my website. It's IconicDayTrading.com. Here you'll see some recent trades, my philosophy, testimonials, all over Twitter. You can quickly join through PayPal and the home button. There's a Twitter feed. That's my personal Twitter feed. There's also IconicTrading.net. This is just one of great member of mine. Once in a while I come across truly great people that can change lives. And PJ Ray is one of those people, and only at Iconic Trading. I take what I do very serious. I love, at this point in my life, the whole pay it forward aspect. I've been very fortunate to be trading for over 20 years. And I feel at this point it's my turn to give back and to get away from all the furus out there that are just promising you guys $10,000, $15,000 a day, you know, selling you the DVDs and all the other stuff that is just not realistic, guys. Plain and simple. So, you know, the way I trade consistent, very high probability setups, and they work, and it's a great way to learn how to trade. It's my goal for my members and my traders to learn how to trade so they can be self-sufficient and not have to rely on someone making calls in order to be a profitable trader. If my members decide to stay with me after they learn how to trade, by all means they're welcome to, but my goal is to teach them how to trade and, like we say, how to fish for themselves. So all of my members have my cell phone number. I do weekly chart reviews, one-on-one with my traders, and the passion is there. So check out the website. I'll tell you a little bit more about me, about what I do and why I'm doing it. And we're going to go over a couple quick trades because I don't have that much time this evening. So there's the website. First one, we're going to go VRX. And again, you know, sometimes I nail these trades and then sometimes I don't. And, you know, it is what it is. It's the business of trading. I was about 40 cents off on this trade, but I just wanted to show you. I'm a big moving average person with VWAP. So we got the moving average cross, broke the 200 period moving average. One short. Okay, perfect short. Went against me a little bit, doubled up, added size, right at VWAP was the perfect spot to add. Came up, broke VWAP, tested the 9 period, covered some. I should have added again. You can see the fade come. That would have been a 7-point fade, and with the size that I had, that would have been a major payday. And all this came from was this moving average cross that developed right here, break of the 200, break of VWAP, and then the short all the way down. I anticipated this, back up to retest VWAP. I was hoping to catch all of this, and unfortunately I didn't catch all of it, but it still was a decent trade. Could have been a home run, but it was a double. It was good. Everything I do, all my trades, is all based off of moving averages and VWAP. Very simple. Higher lows, lower highs, obviously all come into play as well. So here, ILMN, this was a trade from, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. I was watching this for a rebound. Right here, you see, made a higher low. Moving average cross. It bounced and reclaimed VWAP, which is important to me. Means that upward move or reversal is on its way. So I was going to take it long here, but then we had the 50-period moving average right here. So I'm like, okay, let's see what happens with the 50. So it broke the 50 with a nice elephant bar. Double bottom here. Tried to get long. Should have just hit the ask and taken it. Then we're at the 200. As soon as it came back down to test this previous support level, got long, took it up. Got one point there, another point there, and I got the rest of it filled. I believe around 162 and change, I believe, on this day. But anyway, it was a beautiful long with size, scaled out. All based on this. Was I a little bit late on the entry? Yes. But that's why my trades are higher probabilities, because I want confirmation. Simple as that. I want to see the moving averages get breached. Then I want to see them come back, get retested and hold. We had trend line support at 156.50. So I had really very little risk. Came in here, got previous day close, took it long, right through the 200. Beautiful, beautiful long. So that ended up getting 157, probably about 6 points off of this trade alone. DWTI, this was from last week. Took this purely off of this double top off the 90s. It wasn't a clean double top, but clean enough for me. You can see it was a lower high. So I went in short. Okay. As soon as it broke the 9, I took a short position. Came in, breached the 20, put in a hammer. I still was comfortable, letting it work. Came back, tried to retest this high. It failed. Moving average cross, meaning change of direction is coming. Could have added to this, but I had decent size as it was, and I just let it fade all the way down. All the way down. So you said cover some here. I was hoping for another drop down, but covered the rest there. So that ended up being almost 2 points. We'll say about a point and a half, point and 3/4. Beautiful trade. Just simple. I mean, nothing to worry about, no whipping around, just a simple trade. Took the 9 period all the way down. And as you look to the left, which I always tell my traders to look to the left, you'll see this is where the previous support was. Where do you think this thing was? This is support. It's the same place. So always look to the left to tell you where support and resistance are. So I really should have covered down here around 87.50. I got filled up. Yeah, I guess probably around 87.75 and change, somewhere around there. But just a beautiful, beautiful, simple trade off of a double top with a lower high, moving average cross, and just let the stock work out. What I teach is not hard to learn. It's pure technical analysis and price action and candlesticks. And I do also believe I'm one of the only rooms that teach trading psychology and the emotional aspects of trading as well. Because that is the biggest reason why the majority of traders never make it, is they never deal with the white elephant in the room. And that's the whole psychology aspect of trading and how your mind reacts when you have real money on the line. It's very easy to be a paper trader, very easy. But once you have money on the line, your mind does crazy things and you make some stupid mistakes. So this on Tesla, you can just draw this trend line. I don't even need to draw a trend line. You can see the trend line support straight across. We'll call it 240. Okay. So here, what was trend line support now became trend line resistance. Okay. Came in, put in one bottom, tested VWAP. Could have scalped this for a nice short off of VWAP. Came down, double bottom, came back up, moving average cross. This moving average cross again tells me change of direction. Came up, tested VWAP. Again, it failed. But what it did here, it held the 9-period moving average. Okay, and you can see all these wicks are getting bought up. So that tells me that this thing's going to run. Okay, so right here around 210, we have a higher high, moving average cross. You take it long, anticipating the break at 239, which was pretty close to this trend line support here before. And then as soon as it broke, you could have added your position on this pullback, and it took it all the way up, and could have sold around 241.50, 242. I got stopped out when this 9-period was breached. That's what I used for my entry, and that's what I used as my stop. But that ended up being about a 3-point trade, 2-point trade. Very, very minimal risk. Most of my trades are minimal risk with points as the rewards. AGN, just a beautiful, beautiful trade here. You can see this dotted line is the previous day close. Okay, I mean, if you wanted to, really, all you can do is just scalp this. Every time it came up, just scalp it off the previous day close, because it just faded. But the beautiful move was here. Came down, broke to 200, reclaimed the 200, came down, sitting on VWAP, made a higher low, tried to go from red to green, but failed. Okay, so it didn't take out this high. It failed. So at this point, to me, I'm thinking short. You go short here, 267. You ride it down. The minute you get this moving, you got 3-4 moving average crosses right here, and it broke to 200. You add to your position. You ride it down. Expect to bounce up. I got stopped out here when it breached the 9. Kept it on radar. See it consolidating. As soon as this low on this bar was taken out by this candle, you re-short. So let's call it 279. Ride it all the way down. Cover 274. 5-point trade. It's even more clear in a 5-minute, guys. 5 minutes, beautiful. You can see here, high, lower high, short, tested to 200, came back, consolidated, and just broke down. Simple, classic pattern that we exploit every day in Iconic. This is a Baidu trade from, I guess, a couple weeks ago. Just a beautiful breakdown. You can see all the consolidation sitting up here. Got the moving average cross right around 230. I'm sorry, right about 130. Moving average cross, broke out consolidation, short. Came down. At this level, it came up and retested the 20. Did not breach the 20-period moving average. Added to the short position. Come down. Same thing, tested the 20. Failed. And just take this all the way down. This one would have stopped me out because it did breach the 20, even though it didn't close above the 20. My rules tell me to get out. But on this candle, when this candle's low was broke by this trend line support right here, you take it short again for another 3 points. This was just a sick trade this day. We'll call it 148 to 137. We'll take away 3 points for the little stop out there. Just a beautiful, beautiful trade. And if you look at it, guys, all the stocks that I'm showing you are stocks that are in play and are trending. That's all I play. I don't play the overcrowded stocks. I don't look for 10, 30, 40-cent moves. I don't look for bounces. I stay with the trend. I trade the trend. That's what I teach my traders. As a former prop trader, I know what traders are looking for. I know what stocks are in play. And I stay away from the stocks that are going to kill you. It's as simple as that. With this Baidu, just a beautiful long. You see it consolidated. Beautiful hammer right here off of the 9-period moving average, which makes it that much more powerful. Could have taken this long. Double top.